ena lipa ye kana asem anase ne ho aba asem agana fo nyina e ka de amiti awani anase meka kranie ena odi ne ho ekokosie na gana fo bisa se na intibira we owo ho ne yakoso wa wiase anagana nyina we hu anase we hu ye anamanfo sha ase egbo ne din ka se wa woni pa se bi ofiri kwa wonfa ne ho asem ma ye ndi ma ye nje ye ho no na bebebu e wadwum ye ho anase se busuafo Minko obi asem ka anas aremi yaw anas ehwo asem madansa na no mame ma wa akwa abasoro kokora enfamra platform yi so ha Pinax TV na yenim se anas aremi yaw anas investigative journalist ba ho aka awards ahodro waje bebre expose a waye di bebre nam so e ma papa kwasi nya ntechi ise GFA wanye president bi papa imreti nti odu ye nyina anas na expose da krope Edi say papa yi simple ama aji po papa yi entimi anka bebro na keka ka ho awode bai na enne me ne wo kase die anas watre na ahie mo se ye Ghana we mu so ye ejuma ni bi other counties but break Ghana de nka ko bomu ewura Naija omo Naija o de expose for frabo anas awemia anas akofo fraba Enya asem kitwa na on the line enye obi said na analyst obe react to this issue anas anas ne nsema odia be mekwa koma na kwaba na chi no nkomotwetwe wo ho ensebebre wo ho ayebeka afa na so na akwaba
Minyaba me so bebre
finally ya bra anas wasan so aka de ho wa yebie we de wo mu say enya de foforo but me so na we expect say na expose there eba no ebetu akwa Nigeria ananko be ye bibi afa Ghana fo
obi tro comment bi say sia na Ghana no kini Japan defeat anas into no isi ano ultimi emba Ghana bi oko Nigeria na obi so central comment say Nigeria for the omuchi nkwasa asem anas would not last there. You know, these are very funny comments on social media. But first of all, no, let me say a very big congratulations to one of the best journalists Ghana has ever got. That is Anas Aremiyaw Anas. He is a CEO and also an investigative journalist with Tiger IPI. Now, let's look at this carefully. Anas, people thought Anas Nijedum. People thought Anas Waira because we check here, honestly. Exposure the ba na ye kese pa wo Ghana ha si was number 12 after number 12 no the nyina na say nketwa ne ade ade but trust me my first time information yes be am mo campaign bibi but what I know is that there's something big coming. You know, in 24 say the older the wine, the better it gets. So there's something in the pipeline, you know, the bar, and yet Ghana and Nigeria is big, the whole of Africa and the whole world. So yeah, but this thing about a big issue and I say a big news.
Okay, it's something big. No, it's not about.
No, something big. No, what I'm trying to say is that something is in the pipeline. In terms for Mokaze Abia, Anasa Dania, David on that. So now, the older the wine, the better it feels. So the more time mentioned because of share Christian teach more or more exposing and expand for a period of 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. In Tinosha from 2018 or drop it number 12 near the then trust me.
Hit it hard,
good because Niema also hardcore.
Okay.
What am I say? Hardcore. As a hardcore neba, Uratia number 12 is just a piece of it. So there's something and more we're going on in the pipeline in regards to this particular great journalist Anas Aremiyaw Anas, and that's a very good news. But let's look at the quote here and even what he said and what is on the grill right now. The grill on the grill right now, no, another expose or the aba. This is a big expose. This is because a brand na Ghana yet NSAS. People thought say no, but trust me, there were more things which were going on underground. Trust me. And then you cast a Black Lives Matter the same way Nigerians do their lives matter. Say my police fought to me to protect us. Now at the end of the day, they turn back and be your friend say buye na abuse ya. The people that we've taxed them to protect us are now abusing us. I don't think that's fair.
They are not safe.
And trust me, in every situation, biano, one day the people will rise. So that's also what we saw in the recent riot and demonstration and protest across Nigeria. It was a massive call, let's say. By now, a country butu. And Anas is telling us that during all of these calls, there were a whole lot of things going on underground. Niema akoso. And yet just people In fact, I think it's
It
better
also.
if we read what
Yeah,
Anas
yeah,
posted on his
Ebeka.
social media. Send
Yes.
kasa tenten.
Okay. I was trying for to cut everything short. Send you over to see who say we no yes say Pinax. Yeah na yes send you who was screen in the sono. Anas I remember Anas. Ni post ko make here on Facebook April 16th. Ah wo chire ma hey. And at 20th no. Oh la la. Esu. Yeah, no Ghana from China may kind in someone Anas I remember Anas kasa ko chiro say. Over the past 5 years, my team and I have been working closely with over 60 Nigerian journalists and media organizations to investigate and publish human rights and anti-corruption stories across the country. All thanks to the grant from the MacArthur Foundation. Last year was different. In response to escalating incidents of police brutality brought to the world's attention by the End movement, we began working closely with storytellers across different media to unearth evidence of profiling, harassment, kidnapping, and killing by the Nigerian police. We are here now ready to start releasing what we have discovered. Beginning April 20th, 2021, we would be co-publishing with multiple media organizations across Nigeria. Our objectives with this project is to document the life experience of SARS victims, accurately tell the stories of deceased victims, humanize missing persons, accurate, encourage young Nigerians to share their stories, and work with key actors to influence tangible policy changes. Starting today, we are releasing an official trailer to promote the release. Some days back, poster Okomeki ya Ochima, 20th of April. View. Omo secret and I say investigation somewhere in Nigeria media be it was for and yes nana with this hint and as Emma yen before answer and barbedry. I believe say would say as me and I send a worker say there are more things in the pipeline no when and
Of course, yes. This shouldn't be a surprise because if you know Anas and you are his follower, you realize say on sorry preocupe and yes, that is why you've seen here Joy News, journalists, Exp0se, journalists, multimedia, just say be journalists be brave, 80 documentaries near expose. But you can't create a banner send Anas on unquire expose a ejibum. That's because it takes time to do what is right. And this time around, there's a whole lot of things coming. I'm happy to say Anas and Niniache baby to say Nigeria because Nigeria people see it as the mother of all corruption in Africa. So Usha Hokran and 419 if he into Usha any easy crash. So I'm happy to say he's actually opening his tentacles and actually going to Nigeria. I believe so very soon the team will also storm South Africa. It's all in the motive to make sure the corruption in Africa will be unroothed. And yet they be an Ghana for corrupt. I was almost other places, and trust me, Africa, one continent, so they have every right to actually go to various countries and unearth whatever is there. Now, the question here is the response of the people. How would Nigerians respond? That is one thing that we are yet to see.
And as I ask you a question, the crowd say, in the previous Ubeka say comment be about Nigeria for the SB. Anyway, until no cramp, I'm going home. Yeah, because they were dreaming with Nigeria for the Ujimia. Easy.
Yeah, you see, that's the argument there. But you know, what we all don't know is what happened. And as I hear Exp0se be brave Ghana, and trust me, it's met with people who support it and are the supporters of his Exp0se, and it's met with few of people who don't support him. In social, we have a lot of people saying Anas, the modus operandi, and a quite of us so they Exp0se, you know, and papa because set what they Adriano Ekwakoto Abuabuano so be their known Didier. That is not good. That is not a good test. Se odi namno ekoto kitchen na waloki na buanu fa kwiti bisu ko yia. That is when you can say abuano corrupt. But the question is abua oye lawyer no and abua obu ni master no. You've seen videos on social media. Bi wo ha obi timi de I'm not digressing. Obi timi de Adriano Tony Krama enim. I don't even ampa de sent ni kokwano but on did that. That is because the word here is discipline. Listen very well, discipline. You see, me in life, no, there are two things I roll with. I roll with discipline and principles. That is the way I live my life. It is all your discipline. Se ufi hako US na wa drain no principles just say bribing, yeah, you will not take bribe. What am I say?
Yeah.
You will not take bribe. That is why always be as advisable. So you're young girl, na fear. Oh, mommy, ye duanya beno. Ni suen bibi. Because at this age, 16, 18, 17, 14, oh, mommy, ye duanya kitchen na fear. I could share a bed now ye TikToker. Your mother have got hairs already. When your papa, which is the husband, and they are living happily. But this day and age, no. So when the man may be an because and a washing machine or young can look and I say, Bamuju man indoors, apart from so be breastfeeding, nothing else. Ubenya housemaid, you know, things are easier. But if you can't do petty things like cooking or housemaid, all that all that I'm trying to say is a charity begins at home. Inti atiti ye na wankasa no o nipa no wa bre wanse ama utie ana wa ya sutie ama niema ekoso a se na utie wo fie no sa na akwa ware se obeye. In the same vein, if you should capsize this, the way you behave in the house ana intiti e de a kire wo se kwame obi ade da wa memfa kofi obi ma osika na sika no ye yesu ano e bi epia papa ka kire ye papa no ka kire se ufi school ba na ka bi besi wo se tem amenko. What am I say? Obi ma we duane wo kwan wa mendi. And since some of our brothers and friends no, they actually deviated from these principles and course. Into one say, Obeti, yes, I could be a could do be a diane, Mode to Nubu, Obeti, yes, I could be a could be killed. I've seen kidnapping right in front of me. That's because the children did not go according to the principles I catch from. So, principles, discipline is everything. So, we are discipliner. Nana, I know him, you did too in him, you will not do because. Send a Bible now, can you see red is red and blue is blue. So that argument in here to me is really vague. It doesn't actually substantiate. Where to me is substantiate is that how we do the things, you know, because if you try by aqua, now I'm far, it's okay. But these people persist. They persist and they persist and persist and persist again. So for example, a black coronavirus by a expose, this expose, I remember saying. Yes, I remember say Papi Bia maybe me PMU.
The Abdullah brothers.
Yes, Abdullah brothers. But Max, na sem na Meka. It be one of Tom Max. The people initially no more person beton, but another team they pursued. What am I saying? And I share ya okay, menya 10,000, me to fee, me to asa, me share me maternity. They will give in. I think that is no good. So to me, you know, it's an argument. We need to have an open call discussion on it. How should we go about our expose? Should we lay all the things and allow people to fall into the trap, or we should present people with a trap? A big argument. What am I saying? Me in the yeah, me can say atiti me but me a discipline. Into untimi fa bribing yame. Untimi fa ebia because me nam krom kra na bibia. I won't throw things away. If I throw something away, me dani me chibe fa because I feel guilty. Oh, that's how I've trained myself. That's how principled I've done to myself. So, me no be saying me, but and you be sooner. Obi obeko 1, but 2 no be nyano, and that is something that people are saying we should work on. But regardless, I think it's a very good thing. And NASA, yeah, it tells us he's still working, and regardless of the thing, no, at the end of the day, Nigeria is a good boost for Ghanaians. Say a journalist, itimako ye BBC because okay, a brown mo says for grace expose. Yeah. Nigeria need a buy ebe expose in Ghana. Or remember, a lady be me fini the BB modi. Now lady we be expose or expose Professor Jampo Muni at the adina. She was a Nigerian. You saw how the interview blew her. Lecturers near the adina and suspend ye be more, saki be more. You know, it tells us that we can also go to Nigeria and do the same thing. So I'm
tit for tat, and
yet tit for tat. But I'm hoping that the response that we gave Nigerians Omube expose Ghana, BBC Tiger Eye, which was led by a Nigerian journalist, Omube expose Ghana. At the end of the day, we took necessary actions to unroot or discipline those corporates who were found in the video. You know, I believe we should actually measure the same rod or use the same rod to whip whoever will be found culpable in Nigeria's expose. So we shouldn't say because they are Nigerians. Nipa no onye Nigeria needs to know. Because Nigerians for in as much as they have their good and bad, one of the things I see is that we are very confined, and I say and Nigerians will not pull themselves down. Nigerians are always pushing themselves up into be banner nipa person say and answer or did bomb eto mumu a quickly come back and support themselves and actually it's Osha, even Ghanaian musicians it's difficult penetrating into Nigerian markets. But Osha, Nigerians are able to penetrate because Ghana for are more open, Nigerians are more close. So that is the situation at hand.
All right. I was your for Tino. Yeah, share name net 20 TDA. Nigeria for mo share na mo sendi before high. Be share bi so de e be see ehunu ye call so pa ye ensas no ye sisi ye the killing. Why na o shase a or direct police for see enku nipa tete be mo ano. Ni nyina adare ma enkoma. Anas aweme ya anas. Ni expose ne. Odi akwa kodu Nigeria.